What's going on, guys? Threw us on the block back again. We're out here with the Pole Hunter Camaro. Let's see what we can get into. Alright, so if you missed the previous video, I'll put a link at the top of the screen to get you caught up as to where we're at right now. And here just evaluating what was hidden that I didn't see. These are some wire gutters that I will end up removing, and we're just going to clean these up and repaint these. May replace this one. It's got a little bit of a rust hole in it. This was underneath a piece of metal. So there's a piece of metal in the floor that was covering up this area. You can see a pretty good size hole right there and right there, and a line across there. So we'll get a patch panel to patch this side here. Front doesn't look too bad. There's a couple small pinholes you can see up there at the front, so those will be easy enough to take care of. This all looks great back here, and underneath this gutter looks really good. I mean, this is awesome. There's just some dirt in there, but that's it. So rockers are solid, excellent. That is definitely a huge time saver not to fool with those. Same thing on this side. This gutter looks great. Got the cover off, and just looking down through here, I don't see any areas of concern. It's a little bit damp, but I think that's just from where the car was outside, without the seals and everything in it. So no issues here. We'll clean that up, and we have a couple small holes on this side that we'll address. Nothing real big, so we'll probably just put some small patches in on this side. Don't know that we'll cut the whole thing out. That's pretty much it for the floor. So floor, rockers, all that stuff looks good. Back here on the back, we're going to take this trunk seal out and take this rear bumper off. And we may get in here, take this trunk loose out of the way. I'm not sure. Mainly just focus on getting this rear bumper out of the way right now, so I can get that off and get ready to take this rear pan loose. It's a bunch of spot welds in there I have to drill out. So we'll be removing this on both sides, both the corner fins and the rear bumper. So I removed the two long bolts that go through the bumper. Still won't come off, so I've got to take the other two out of both sides. There's 4 more bolts. They're 11/16. I've got to find my big breaker bar and hope that the carriage bolt head doesn't spin around, because it did on one of them and sliced my finger open. Yep, this is the same finger I've had stitched up before. There is a lesson there. Anyway, wear your PPE. Okay, so I got the lower 2 bolts off on the outside of the bumper bracket. Those bolts run right into the back of the leaf spring hangers, so they're a pain to get off. In fact, I broke a ratchet trying to get them off. So this Duralast ratchet right here from AutoZone. I've had this for a while, but the gears are done, so it's just you get into a certain location and it goes both ways. So anyway, that one's going into the pile, and it can be used for something else, not in this garage. So I'm gonna go in here and we're gonna attempt to get these upper bolts off. I'm gonna use the impact on that, and this bumper should slide off now. That'd be all 4 of them on either side. Man, talk about weight reduction. God, this thing's got to weigh at least 100 pounds. Man, this added weight coupled with the emission stuff from California back in the 70s. No wonder these muscle cars lost so much of their muscle. I mean, we added 400 pounds of bumper and then reduced the horsepower by at least 100 to 200 in some cases. That's a lose-lose. Anyway, I'm gonna get this thing outside. Maybe somebody will use this on theirs, but man, this is crazy. So I'll tell you what's even crazier. Here's a weight comparison between the 1973 Camaro, the 74 Camaro, which is the first year they introduced this style bumper, and the modern Camaro today. So bumper brackets have changed. They're all aluminum now. And you can see the weight between these cars has really not changed that much. That ought to tell you something. Making up for it in other areas like safety equipment, and basically safety equipment. Alright, we're starting to shape up a lot better back here. I'm going to go ahead and pull these fins off the tail on either corner. And the trunk section, I think it actually can stay there. I'm going to go ahead and pull those off, and then we'll go in. This is a piece of rubber. Won't need that. And this other tail section here, we won't be needing this on either corner, and we won't be reusing this. So I'll give you an idea what else we're going to be getting out of the way, and then we'll pull our panel down from up there and do some test fitting. Obviously we got the two corner fins off and went in here with the air hammer just to break this loose. There's a spot weld on the inside here, which I'll just have to cut that one out. That was not breaking loose. Could drill it out, not really necessary in this case. Just getting that loose. So when we cut the rest of this section apart, we don't have to worry about it pulling the lower fender out or the lower quarter out. And these do have spot welds here. I'm not going to worry about taking this corner out because this whole section is going to come up out of here. See here, moving across the panel. We'll end up cutting this in here somewhere. I've got to get the other panel down to see exactly where. And that side's loose on that side. So that's the status. I'm going to pull this other panel that's up there down. We're going to take a look and see where we need to cut, trim, and adjust. But that'll be for another video. That's going to wrap up this video. Got the rear bumper off. Got the quarter corners out. Started cutting things loose. Next video, we're going to get the tail panel out. Lay it up there. See what we start to look like. See where I need to make some adjustments cutting along the top of this seam up here. And I think around the time that I get that done, the floor pans will be here as far as getting those replaced. And we will also work on these rear quarters. Those should be in as well. So we can start tying all of the rear end together and get the floor replaced all at one time. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to check out the other videos on the Pole Hunter Camaro. My name is Erwin. This is Three Wheels in a Block, where we're giving back what time has taken away. We'll see you soon.